bonsoir. J'espère que ça va. C'est passé une bonne journée. Voilà, vous connaissez. L'habituel. Moi j'en fais. Si j'ai fait des trucs pour eux. J'ai fait du dérush. J'ai fait du dessin. Enfin voilà, des trucs tranquilles. Et on continue Disco Elysium. Où on va refaire un petit... Oh, pardon. Ah, fou. Pardon, disais-je. Toc, déjà on coupe la musique. Hop. Du coup, on continue Disco Elysium où on va faire un petit retour dans le temps, en fait, parce que j'ai parlé à mes conseillers et il s'avère que j'ai foiré une quête. Et vu que c'était pas il y a pas très longtemps, on va rollback un peu dans le passé. Si, c'est pas trop longtemps, faut que j'aille voir mes saves. Mais voilà, on va faire ça. En tout cas, j'espère que ça va bien. Bonjour YouTube, s'il y a des gens qui s'accrochent encore à ces VOD, à cette longue enquête. J'ai regardé un peu les trophées ce matin avec Kams. Et c'était marrant en vrai de voir. Il y a des trucs qui ont l'air vraiment fun. Hop! Toc, allez, on y retourne. Hop, on va aller à celle-ci. Ouais, et puis ça me permettra de me remettre en tête un peu ce qu'on avait fait la semaine dernière, parce que je me rappelle plus très bien. On leur avait pas parlé du coup encore.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this. So it was just...
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right?
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid, or the missing...
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll...
He has a 38-degree...
Darling, I told you to take it easy.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
Mhm.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine. It's better than having these people get...
He wants to see this tale through, as much...
Really?
What Morel means is
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you. Should this... Well... Yes. Simple. Attracted by the locusts. At least, that's the intention. Locusts.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and... A meat-eating stick insect? Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
Mhm.
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps. To satiate your skin. Yes.
Alors on m'a dit qu'apparemment j'avais genre un spray à mettre. Parce que là j'ai la boîte avec les locustes, c'est super. Mais j'ai pas genre un spray à me foutre sur la gueule pour attirer les locustes. Bon, je sais pas. Léna, t'as rien à me dire?
oh, hello, sweetie. So nice to see you again.
You know...
Of course, officers.
Bon.
Of
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation. How long?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago. A black bloc, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house. Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with for.
Ah ah! Des petits sous. Je suis déjà si riche. Ok, ça marche. Alors. Du coup. Oh. Huh. Ok, c'est marrant.
The trap stands empty near the reeds. No insects. The locusts, dazed from being transported. Slowly, they're not really going to get the chance to get...
Good, now that's done. When do you... Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
All the traps are stopped now, and still no sight. All the traps are...
Y a rien d'autre à faire? Bon. Parce que là, je suis perturbé quand même, on m'a dit... On m'a dit que j'avais des trucs à faire et... Enfin, que je pouvais ne pas rater la quête, mais je... Le changement n'arrive pas. Je sais qu'il faut être son propre arbitre du changement, mais quand même. Allez-vous-en. On y revient. Une échelle là. Une maison là, attendez. On est allé voir à l'intérieur. Oui. Il y avait rien. J'ai pas très envie de faire le sale boulot d'Evrard quand même.
Hello, dear. It's good to see. Thank you for doing that, dear. Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him. Yes. Field work is,
Her voice is shaky.
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Different? How? Right. Different? It's, do you ever wonder?
Hunching her shoulders now.
Seeing the Insulindian phasmid, Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone. No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was that I'm some... But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those...
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything. An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care. All qualities these two seem to share.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady...
You know, this reminds you of the Pericanassian theory of love.
Oh là, ça en fait de la
In
théorie là.
essence, love is a relay out of death. Generation by generation, our love remains in our progeny. Lay some of that on her.
J'ai envie d'essayer la 2.
Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our hard time. I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
A true believer. Sometimes I still see it too. Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel. Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but... You're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad it helped you, even though it turned out to be a
waste of a lie? A fool's like that. She drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors.
Ouais, bah on a le même résultat que l'autre fois.
Outside the cold.
We should go too.
Bon. Je vais voir dans mes sauvegardes si j'en ai des qui remontent à encore plus loin. J'ai celle-là, mais ça nous fait perdre 2 heures de jeu, quoi. Bon, allez, on va aller voir l'autre connard. Il va y avoir Evert la merde.
The tear machine step. Your bottles
Hop là. Ah oui, on m'a dit où je pouvais trouver la carte aussi. Ouais, j'ai posé des questions pour qu'on avance un peu. Ah, c'est ça peut-être.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of fame. Amidst the various books, you find these three things. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf.
C'est pas ce que je voulais.
Several maps.
Ah.
The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of it.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue.
The place does not look like a successful.
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. It's always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Yes. Et maintenant? Non. Et maintenant? Yes. Je peux me TP? Moi je sais pas, mais au moins j'ai une map. Et ça, c'est déjà pas mal. Allez, on va voir Evert la merde. Peut-être je ferai hors stream le truc du cryptozoologiste. Ça me taraude. C'est pas par là. Je crois que j'ai mis en esprit de corps la dernière fois. On m'a dit de save scum aussi avec les Hardy Boys jusqu'à ce que ça passe.
Mr. Dubois, now, what can it ever... The Golden Boy returns once my friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a... You're in my inner circle.
See? Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. With an old woman has it, and let me tell you...
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Why, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building. Unfortunately, I don't know anymore.
There it is again. The pigs.
I, for one, find it refreshing.
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast, the one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry.
She will be there.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad. While
And what do you have to gain?
victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war. Harry, we outnumber them 1,500. The more they say, Harry, there is no strike. Oh, we're not going to give nothing. We're going to...
The word fuck rings like a gun.
So that's why you haven't...
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows tits from her arsehole. It's a...
Actually, no, it's not.
Because we're friends, Harry. It's already happening.
Avec la drogue.
You mean what sort of...
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Sure, some will go, but with renewed
That's drugs.
Drug
Pour ça, on l'avait fait la dernière fois.
drug
On
trafficking.
sait.
Don't all they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running? That's people's health the company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk. Look, we're gonna try.
Benefit is a children's cold medicine. Usually,
And the kids on the street can get...
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the union took a
he's basically admitting to it.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, of course. And while you're doing that, please go ahead and also tell the Wild Pines. I want...
Nothing in his features.
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade. Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth. And everyone's gonna pull their weight.
Ouais.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man. We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive
Ouais.
in his big-time mode.
2000.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly... This has been so great.
Bon, ça c'est fait. Pas très avancé par rapport à l'autre jour. Salut Léonard.
Oh, hey, mister.
Right.
I'm not gonna bother you with a long... Mr. Evrat doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about? Mr. Edgar is Mr. Evrat's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revachol, they say. All kinds of places he visits. Him and it left with the first autumn rains and didn't come...
South Safari. A lot of bulk chemical manufacturing going on there. A lot of cargo shipments being made too.
Aha.
The trade must have been lucrative for the trip to be so long.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. Yeah, I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another
Okay.
time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that. The night guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only... They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just...
Mr. Martin, Gaston also taught history and human studies to the Clear brothers.
Ok.
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you.
He's probably one of those rare specimens who are born when two drunk seamen stumble on top of each other on the deck amidst a storm so violent it flings
Bah ça
them
parle mal, hein.
around.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everett would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister. Sure.
Hop, c'est bon, on a demandé à propos de tout le monde. Et si on allait save Scum les Hardy Boys? Ah, j'ai mal au bide. Secours. Est-ce que je peux retourner voir le Jean Michmuche là? Lui que... Le crypto là. Désolé pour les bruits de bouffe hein. Faut que j'aille peindre mon mur aussi. T'as Kuno, ça biche? Putain, c'est pas par là, je suis un connard.
Whoa, what have we here? A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
J'ai sauvegardé? Est-ce que je viens de sauvegarder? Oui, c'est bon.
Paintbrush? Check. Heavy fuel oil? Check. The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
Voyons voir ce que ça va donner.
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of...
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really...
Why does art inspire you so much? Excellent question.
C'est vrai ça.
Art is a
Pourquoi est-ce que l'art
diverse
nous inspire?
range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill.
Et
Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
alors je suis d'accord, mais comment dire? L'art ça fait genre même si tout ce qu'il cite là en mode de visuel, littéraire, auditif, performatif, créatif, tout ça, tout est de l'art. Mais en vrai, c'est vrai que c'est dans les différents types d'art, c'est vrai qu'il y en a que je considère plus facilement comme de l'art que d'autres. Genre, je sais pas, la musique pour moi, même si c'est de l'art, c'est a given. Genre en mode tout le monde écoute de la musique, genre tout le temps, tous les jours on entend de la musique tout le temps. Et du coup, ça perd un peu son, pour moi du moins, ça perd un peu son statut particulier que peuvent avoir genre la peinture, les sculptures qu'on va trouver plus exceptionnellement dans les musées et tout. Enfin, je sais pas, c'est
In
intéressant.
short, art is the highest form of human communication,
Ah oui, mais
representation,
le but de l'art est d'être
narrative,
inutile.
emotion, and agency.
Ça doit juste provoquer quelque chose chez la personne
Have you
qui
looked in
regarde.
the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Bah oui, et voilà, pareil, l'architecture c'est de l'art aussi.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop. Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here.
Go hard.
Go art.
Bon allez, vas-y.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend. Go ahead and provide savage.
Art cop, j'aime bien.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Oula.
More old bullet holes. Half a century at least. From the revolution. You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back. Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving.
You okay there? Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at? Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old. Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago, but no, these do not warrant an investigation. Not much. I don't have a...
The door is closed again. No, you hear someone inside, walking from room to room.
Bon, bah je pense qu'on peut pas retourner les voir, ce qui est un peu dommage. J'avais un autre truc à faire, mais je me rappelle plus quoi. Ah oui, il fallait que j'aille foutre un coup de pression à Titus et ses copains. Allez.
It's you again. What is it?
Establish.
Putain, j'ai fait 15, on y était presque. On va le faire jusqu'à ce que ça passe. J'en ai marre. Je vais avancer.
It's you again. What is it?
Allez, fast forward.
Establish authority.
Là j'étais à 12. Bon, ça se fait. 17% en vrai, ça passe. Fastoche. Ah mince, j'ai pas lu.
It's you again. What is it?
As you
Aha!
go around this room full of sweaty men,
Nice.
swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with almost
Huh? You got a problem with beer now?
not quite there yet. Push on.
Hmm. Bah, toutes les réponses se valent en vrai.
Speak for yourself, buddy. I've been running this outfit for 10 years now. You should have seen.
They didn't see shit, man. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week. Fucking graffito everywhere. You cops have...
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up. But on his...
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags.
Oh!
Real pretty one. Silver.
Mais c'est pas celle qu'on a vue le premier jour, genre?
That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Oups. Allez, ça va peut-être passer.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, but no one notices. Your spine is too damn straight. None of the calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He
was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again.
C'est
So
pas
what
faux.
does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know.
Here you go, boss.
There you go, boss.
I know her.
How well?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Oh.
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
You mean Revachol? Nah. She's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the...
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad... Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
What do you think I meant? Yes, yes, and no. Got something to say about it? No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick over.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
You don't know her. Good boy. Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Ok. Bon bah... Super. Super Asine. Hop. Ça fait tout ça. Excusez-moi, je suis en ping Discord. Hop, du coup là mon journal il dit quoi? Allez, au moins on avance. Est-ce que c'était elle?
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired.
This is the police.
Come on up. The door is open.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
Genre dehors? C'est la dame qu'on voyait depuis le dehors? Bon, on peut pas monter par là visiblement. Wouhou, des nouveaux trucs.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill
Yo,
bottle. Acetylic
ça va?
acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
On avance sur... On avance sur Disco Elysium. La discothèque élyséenne. Et puis bah en vrai on progresse un peu. Du coup, j'ai demandé à ma pote qui joue à Disco Elysium et elle m'a dit qu'effectivement là j'avais fail un truc dans la quête du cryptide. Du coup j'ai réessayé, mais je crois que j'ai fail il y a trop longtemps. Donc ça un peu. Genre je sais pas si tu te souviens, mais fallait foutre un... Comment? T'as un spray où tu peux t'en foutre sur la gueule et j'ai pas fait ça et du coup bah apparemment ça a modifié les trucs et du coup bah la quête elle est d'edge. Donc dommage. Peut-être je ferai hors stream et je reviendrai jusque là mais bon, ça fait perdre du temps quoi. Ouais bon. Bah c'est parce qu'elle m'avait dit, enfin tu m'avais dit que la quête était un peu longue. Et puis bah du coup bah j'étais un peu interloqué, du coup je lui ai demandé et elle m'a dit ça ouais. Donc Sad. J'ai été nul, que voulez-vous?
Anything of note?
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find?
Bah ouais, mais c'est dommage, parce qu'il paraît que la quête est bien, donc je suis un peu dégueu en vrai.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Necra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Ah!
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
You could say he's on the lookout. A bright orange bottle with Peptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container. It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it
Ça me disait
dextro
tout ce qui est incroyable quand tu réussis un check. J'avoue, dans les veines, ça régale.
Is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Peptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Non, j'ai pas envie de le prendre. No alcohol nor drugs in this household. Surtout le sound design quand tu réussis enfin un check difficile.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass, in and untouched, smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips.
Là, je suis. Alors, j'ai. Du coup, bah, je parlais d'un check difficile que j'ai réussi. J'ai enfin réussi à certes autorité sur les Hardy Boys en bas, et du coup, ils m'ont parlé de la victime d'assaut qui a mené au lynchage et à la pendaison du cadavre, qui se trouve être la fille qu'on avait rencontrée au tout début. Du coup là je vais aller l'interroger, je suis allé voir Everhart pour savoir où était mon gun. Du coup ce soir à 22h faut que j'aille au village des pêcheurs pour la suite de cette quête. Et à 21h faut que j'aille voir le mec qui fume dans les bâtiments au nord du Whirling in Rags.
Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
Looks like it, yes.
Est-ce que la fenêtre a été pétée et puis du coup remplacée? Par là qu'il est rentré le mec? Cold coffee.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers.
Let's go!
Fly off into the wind. It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette.
Yes, it's I don't know how you pronounce her name. It's, Classier? Miss Orange Disco Dancer. Room.
The lieutenant gives
because I finally asserted dominance over the Hardy Boys. After saves coming a bit. Snap your finger pistol.
Your 9mm semi-automatic finger pistols produce a satisfying snap.
Do you know how it's pronounced?
A low-caliber finger gun to sound so chunky.
I want to say Classier.
In your other hand is
like
so is Kim.
Like this in French, but maybe it's Classieux. Oh, nice. Boom! This is not an English stream. Sorry, YouTube.
That's not entirely true. The lieutenant is looking at the door to the east and mostly misses them.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower.
Oh, elle doit avoir froid.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Au moins, on
Thank
aura
you
fait
for
ça.
that, officers. Truly.
Avec plaisir, classier.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit.
I am Kim Kitsuragi.
Sorry.
I am a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Comment dire? Le voice acting dégage de genre une telle mélancolie, je trouve, quand elle parle.
The chorus of the 35
Et en même
single,
temps,
megaphoning the entire
comment ne
human
pas
race,
être.
instills
Voilà.
you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll.
Mhm.
Oh, I've got a couple of good years left on my warranty.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are... It's like she's disappointed this wasn't about more entertaining matters.
Huh.
Clasier Amandu.
Classier. Like with a Z.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent. Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Right, sir. Vrai de Fort, Republic of Oranje.
Vrai des Forts, c'est
I
comme
guess you could
Vilgefort
say
dans
I
The
am an
Witcher.
Oranese expatriate.
Wasn't the tattoo on the hanged man an Oranese map of the waterways? A
Hmm.
thought begins to form in your head, then dissipates. Something for later.
Something stupid. Oranese lit. Oranese literature.
Ah.
It's what I studied at the university. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
Ouais, c'est bien ce que je me disais.
What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss such matters.
No. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world. Strange. Usually the Revacholian hero does not save women.
She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault. But, of course, what seems should not be your priority.
I'm 28.
Ah, comme moi.
Nothing. I do nothing with it. It's not very cool, but what can you do?
C'est vrai.
The record. So official.
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style? Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind? Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Novembre, décembre, janvier, février. On est en février? C'est le mois de mon anniversaire. Quel enfant, putain. J'ai pas l'info. Je sais pas où c'est écrit. Bon.
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol? I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go. I'm really not. Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it. With money, sir. It's not exactly the anti-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
The Anti-Star is, or was, a Vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs, he eventually mutated into a corpse.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Better safe than sorry. Oh, yes. One of, like, not being able to stay up for 36 hours, not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a merit speed molecule, basically. Very funky. It is.
An evasive maneuver. Ask a follow-up.
Yeah. I'm trying not to lie to you here. Stop making it hard. Thanks.
You hear the scribbling of the lieutenant's pen.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in
j'ai pas envie de poser cette question.
sparkling and draped in smoke.
Yeah. It is.
An evasive maneuver. Harry, you're becoming soft.
All right. It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
What? Maybe.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Pretty much.
Warning them.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him.
like he is now. I can't talk about it. I don't know.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
Ouais bah la conversation.
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably over drinks.
There must be more to it. You should return to this topic after you've talked about her relationship with the deceased, maybe.
We partied. A lot of partying going on.
From Titus? About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
Ah oui.
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
Ouais.
He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Ah c'est elle qui nous a appelés.
Jackpot.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
OMG, on avance. Les progrès.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him. I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
Elle a de la ressource.
So, she's God's mystery foam cutter.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry. Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, you'd still be hanging there.
Ouais.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 89% sure. You know how it is.
Do you?
Do I?
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
La 2 obvious.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been? Like I said, we met over drinks. A little.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
Ah, ils étaient peut-être jaloux du coup.
Have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
C'est l'heure de ressortir le fameux carnet. Alors. Clasier. Amadou. Connaissait la victime. A appelé la police. Le RCM. Hop. Elle buvait des coups avec les Hardy Boys. Jalousie. Detective work.
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Ok. La théorie de la jalousie, pour moi, c'est une bonne piste.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
Mais coffee at 11 p.m. va pas dormir.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit. What are you, deaf? They're perfect. Like rock star politician and drug addict. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bai. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights. Yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak. A pulmonary tract infection. Atherosclerotic disease. This is where this is the beginning of your legend. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a restaurant.
Ouais, bon. Du coup, je vais assimiler Aces Law en attendant.
For the rest of the world, the Aces Low is just some cool Revachol thing, politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades. And those cargo pants look like they could fit tools for hot fixing your burning aerostatic. You should ask him about this.
Cool. Bon, on verra plus tard. C'est cette porte là moi que je veux regarder.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I don't know, Lieutenant Freighter. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door. I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
Mhm.
I hate it when that happens.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy too. Very sturdy.
Bon, ouais, on va essayer. Moi, tu fais mal.
You kick it, gung-ho style. Entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force.
All right, let's trash the place.
Let's not.
Ok, bon. Ah! Ah oui, faut sortir. Faut y parler Kim. Dis-moi mon bon Kim, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan. What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. You think so?
Candide.
Being candid is the best way to lie. The appearance of candor with some facts thrown in draws attention away from whatever one chooses to omit. She may be trying to control the pace of the investigation. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our inquiries will bring us back here soon enough.
C'est pas faux.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybelle's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on...
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption.
The petals feel dry and fragile. Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a ball game on the plaza? You should ask him about the flowers.
Ah, pas con.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing. Although the map gives no...
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the map tab.
Ça marche.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal reel. A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Allez, c'est parti. On avance, mais je sais pas si c'est dans la bonne direction.
It's you again. What is it?
Mhm.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Ouais, comment qu'il parle?
Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of it.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And
Yeah, she's crazy, you know.
Eh ben, comment qu'il parle de Glacier?
You know the type.
Glacier?
She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking
hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy. Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you...
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it and show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was...
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Mhm.
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You know why.
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner.
Conceptualization, il me fait marrer.
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no uniform.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works?
Understood. You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking...
Things got nice and quiet after that. It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Mhm.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck...
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got...
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up?
Yeah, play it with your ass, sucker.
Peut-être qu'il faudrait que j'arrête de cliquer sur toutes les réponses à chaque fois.
Find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness.
Est-ce que celui dans ma chambre il est pété? C'est une bonne idée ça. Hmm. On va augmenter ça. Il y a eu 2 fuckface aussi là.
The compact tape player is still the machine was made in Revachol by a company called Le Mercier. The logo depicts the triple. There's no fixing this one.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix, but it isn't anymore. My Kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player.
Eh ben allons dépenser toutes mes thunes alors, ça part. Je suis à plus 1 en esprit de corps. Ça change rien. Cool fit, yeah, I know. Yeah, I've got the Elysium jacket. But yeah, I don't know what kind of outfit I should wear. This one's pretty horrible. Hmm. That's this one that gives me plus morale. I don't have the matching jacket, at least yet.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Allez.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know.
If you know where I can find the matching jacket, I'd like to know. If it's not like too much of a spoil.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
69. Nice.
Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Ah, c'était mon partenaire! No way!
I'm sure he's fucking flattered, but Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this...
The lieutenant is silent.
This will cost me, won't it? I think at the beginning there's 2 guys next to to Kim's car. Okay, I'll check. The skulls. Huh. Might have missed them. I'll regret it.
None taken, my friend. None taken. Let's be honest. There's been some purely fictional talk in our imaginary station in regards of who'd even be worthy of your partnership. And the conclusion is that a man with your caliber should form his own one-man policing unit. Anyone else would just slow you down. You're not going to believe this, but police of yes sir, solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang. Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Oh.
Okay, yes, you get the joke.
Oh no, no, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you.
This isn't helping.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I. About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like? No, not like a revolutionary. No.
The man in sunglasses. Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical station 41.
I know, super weird.
Right. There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still. Yes, just cross it off the list.
Again? I can't believe it. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say? Okay?
Jean, he said...
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't...
The skulls. Like, is it from the guy that retails stuff? Like this guy? Oh, I think I see it.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded The box smells like cat piss.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand. Buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but all...
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Not him. So I might have missed the opportunity to buy Kim's jacket. Eh.
Officer. I prefer the old name. Insulindian Lily. Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck. You know what? No. They brought me misery. False hope.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sold the ID for you, was it? She gave them to me too. And you're jealous?
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston.
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you'll have to wait for at least a month. There's nothing for you to understand here. It is not her death you are investigating. I was 22 when I returned from King Guillaume's Akira operation in the south.
The Akira operation was a 7-year campaign, during which suzerain Guillaume's army forcefully united the people in the southeastern part of La Petite Continent, collectively known as the Akira tribes.
The Ikea tribes.
I won her back, but while I was dealing with some...
You were like a dark cloud sucking the joy out of every living thing around you. And you... Those days and memories are gone.
The old soldier says nothing, but when his glance quickly runs over Gaston's face, there's an odd look in his eyes.
Étrange, Ron. Intrigue? Ah bah oui, ils sont là-haut les...
How can I help you?
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things. Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any question. I do my best to keep my distance from all men.
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Yeah, we still have those boom boxes on the shelves. Sure thing. Sure, man.
Bon.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
A discount? I do.
Remember, he doesn't like music. He likes sounds. The Dorgunner Megamix is his type of tape. Certainly, it'd give you a discount. Careful. You can only do this once.
Mm. 12 is a good number. Good internal and here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play.
On va pas jouer ça en mode si c'est des trucs sensibles. Putain, au-dessus de l'épaule quoi. J'en peux plus de Harry.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed. You push, command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent step.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Vas-y.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too.
Eh ben.
I run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter, You know, the dance of whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel.
Eh ben...
Stops spinning.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
Hmm.
Indeed, but
there's more going on here than we know.
Partie could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
Hmm. Ah oui, Corti, c'est dans mes notes.
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
Yes.
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
C'est vrai.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again. The porter reel is just what you needed. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel a click, then silence for nothing to do with this, right? Immediately, the boombox tunes itself back to the Friday night.
Et bah allez, on y va. De toute façon, on a encore 5 heures avant d'aller voir le mec qui fume. Putain, la musique du Whirling in Rags, elle est trop bien par contre. Ah, j'ai des questions à poser à John Much là.
Can I help you?
Ok. Rien de nouveau. Je vais lui demander pour la fenêtre cassée. Ça va pas être un moment facile.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise
Grotesque?
from her painted red lips. I have bad news for you.
Oh là.
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, he's talking about you, you shifty asshole. You too. Me? No way. I'm straight, man. These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore. Believe it.
What?
Yes, Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is. She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths More, that is correct. And omissions too. A little. They're all still of limited use. Interpreting
Ouah,
traits
mais
is
ça
best
devient
if they're
méta là
real.
si je dois faire attention à qui
Maybe
croire
they
dans mes
add
propres
flair or
pensées.
something. I wouldn't know. But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her. Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just there's no way of knowing. All of them. How it always does. Through subtle. There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will... No. It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not? You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to the... See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised. Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this. For a second, her face disappears from your cornea. Still smiling, a tired smile. She puts her coffee cup down. With a soft ring, as the porcelain...
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
Where did they get this?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via de-encryption station. It's...
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah. That was practically his pickup line. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi, he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for? Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Ah ouais, motivé.
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee.
Like, for example...
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
On note. Oula, il n'y a plus d'angle dans ce crayon. Victime. Name. Je sais plus écrire. Lali. Lily.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lely's dad.
Surnom.
For that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Army name.
Lelystad. That's a good start.
Il vient de l'Elystad.
We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of everything left to be clarified is in the column on the left.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think, municipality.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border.
Non, ça je note pas, trop compliqué.
Executive summary. Oranje. Oranje's map of waterways. This fits with his tattoo.
C'est vrai.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Yes.
Did that bring you to...
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I don't even understand his accent. What brought us together was in Oranje.
No love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot. No, there's nothing on Moindi. The old world is dead and we both knew it. Come to think of it, maybe I love Revachol though.
C'est intéressant en vrai de voir ce qu'elle nous raconte là.
He was 42.
42 ans. 42 ans.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But we even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog. Before we all die. The young woman looks at
blue. Light blue.
Light blue eyes.
Like little blue galaxies, you know. It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something.
He had a combat wound on his cheek.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Assombri à la brillantine. Detective work.
Oh, that. Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
EB.
Is this Oranese lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Oranese lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. 10. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. Oh yeah. No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed. So they turned him into a... He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands.
Killer
And in other islands, too.
Academy.
All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Vrai de fort. Fort. Puis Seminese Island. Puis d'autres îles. Puis Revachol. Mort. Revachol, entre parenthèses, mort. Mort.
Change of topic, perhaps? Is the Union communist? They're a couple of shades pinker than that, no? Social Democrats? They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
Bon, il est 17h quoi.
Tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And you could blame her a little. It was a pretty straightforward question that she refused to answer.
All right.
Ouais, un skill point.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42? Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
Huh. How?
She's buying time to look who's finally awake.
I don't know. 40? I was like 9 when OO peaked. That was what, 19 years ago? I liked them when I was 9. You couldn't have liked it when you were 40. Let's say you were 20-something. 25. A good disco age. 25 plus 9.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a... Absolutely. Age is just a number, man.
Yes, miss, but for him that number is 56.
Wait. This requires scientific measurement. To the laboratorium.
Allez, vas-y, on va faire ça, on va calculer mon âge. Pouah, j'ai même 2 points d'XP. Eh, c'est beau. C'est dans quoi que je devais mettre des points? C'est pas grave, on va mettre en endurance. ça j'ai plus de vie. Goodbye, miss. On va retourner parler aux Hardy Boys. Et ben une journée qui avance bien, ma foi. Paf. Allez, salut les connards.
It's you again. What is it?
À ton avis, du con.
And he tenses immediately. Chest tightens, jaw sets, ready for another blow.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Mm-hmm.
Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her. What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little
funny. No good goddamn.
Seems like they wanted to give Klausir a second chance to play along.
Right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Ouais, c'est ça.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Ouais, au skill set.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Well, it's as they say. You can't do anything with an underdose.
Yeah, underdose isn't.
Yeah, but I mean, she has an actual drug problem. Not like you. Not like us. I don't think I've ever seen her sober.
Ah oui, quand même. Peut-être qu'elle est dans le déni.
I ask for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us.
Oh no. He's definitely compromised too. It's his hubris. Sadly, not much to do about it now.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something.
Yeah, guys! We should get a party going tonight!
Why? Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Ah! J'ai pas compris.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too. The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep. Who could? It's getting harder and harder to perform one's part in this sordid play. All it.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember? I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you. Them. Next time you see her, tell her. Tighten that lying scam.
Tant qu'il lui fait pas de mal.
We're done. over. Yeah.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Hop, on va save scum un peu et essayer d'avancer. Convaincre Titus qu'il est manipulé.
It's you again. What is it?
Ah, si seulement on pouvait skip son animation par contre.
Convince Titus.
Yes!
He's being manipulated. You should know by now, but you know someone who might. Fat Angus, the powerful guy, Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
Le gros Angus, c'est qui le gros Angus?
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We didn't hit him, okay?
Ah, voilà.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. What does that mean?
Il me dit d'aller vers Angus, moi j'y vais.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
Fatty!
Aha!
One more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's...
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler?
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked.
Why are you so fucking fat?
Bah! Le body
Now it's
shaming!
pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Ok, donc Elisabeth elle s'en va.
He's all yours. Questions.
Ah, si je m'excuse.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Kim mon goat. ultime qu'est le roi.
He nods.
You hang the corpse to cover up the real cause of death.
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
So there was a wound. You should try looking for it one more time before you send the body away.
Aha!
Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's another girl?
Oh, wow, mais l'enquête prend des proportions gigantesques!
They'll probably say more about her later.
Oh, je peux pas fermer mon volet. Les Hardy Boys n'ont pas tué Lily, juste pendu pour cover pour les pluriel filles avec un S.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't. Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know.
Il y a quoi gurning?
In a fun way.
Mais pas volé.
It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
C'est pour ça que la fenêtre elle a été changée?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician.
Est-ce que quelqu'un a tiré?
Dead hooker scenario, only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus. We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window.
Voilà.
Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
Il s'est fait tirer dessus à travers la fenêtre. C'est pour ça qu'elle est changée. C'est pour ça qu'elle est neuve.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hang. Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Tibbs. That's short for?
Tiberius.
Yeah.
Bet their father's name, Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister. Anyway.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her from the old world.
Ah, Clasier est recherché. Par des gens du vieux monde. Alors que je retourne m'acheter des stylos, moi ça va plus.
They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life.
Des gens puissants.
Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
Connexion. Morale interne. Craint pour sa vie.
That's all he knows.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking...
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
C'est beau.
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue. I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
Ah oui,
I
peut-être.
like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Me too. In a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message. Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway. Glad you understand that. You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a...
Bon, on va pas l'emmener au poste.
Take that into account.
Quand même, on va pas la tuer. Si? Non? Quand même pas. Enfin, la tuer. L'inculper. Actuellement, je pourrais prendre la drogue et la vendre, en fait, tout simplement, pour faire des thunes. Être un dealer.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
I'm sorry for wasting your time. I should have known.
This is good. Clear the air first. No, it's not good. It's the opposite of that. This will let her dictate. Shush. I can't hear what she's saying.
Oh putain, c'est vrai que
Why
rhétorique.
did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into. You're right. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea. As she's done, a grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon. Golden grey, the pale, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje.
Oranje.
The old, old world.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with...
Fucked? People after her? Moral intern people? This isn't Orionese. Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here.
What exactly?
Industrial espionage.
Oh, bah ça va!
Collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers.
Bah ça va!
2 decades.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
Elle a fait de l'espionnage industriel dans des big compagnies.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Laws cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airbird, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
Sure. I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people too, not just C-suite.
Oui,
A
bon.
lot of people got hurt.
Ça
It's
arrive.
just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder. I did. I also had a side job selling insurance that I was really good at. Got picked up by a bank. After that, I sort of, transitioned out of the whole culture scene. Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that...
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you.
Ouais, Kuno qui a encore foutu le bordel, putain.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. Oh God, that was a lie too. Who made the call then?
Elle a pas appelé les flics. Bah. Oh putain.
She did, of course.
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see.
A great pain moves through her. A dark and indefinite wave.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
Ah, coup dur ça. Yeesh.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
So am I.
She throws it away and immediately.
What time was this? When did it happen? It was
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
Hmm. Vers 11h30 tout minuit 15.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines.
Did you hear or see the shooter?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was... Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
La Hardy Girl s'appelle Ruby.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know,
Oh,
the leader.
c'est la leader. Vous avez de l'encre sur les mains.
The leader?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's...
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not? Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the... She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do, make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while, that we should lay low or something. So I did. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Mais putain, on en fait les allers-retours entre les Hardy Boys et Classier.
Trouble to hide something someone else did. What are you doing? Coming up with a theory. She said Ruby knew something was wrong before she said anything. How come? It was loud downstairs. She couldn't have heard the shot. It is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone other than Clausia.
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Coup de feu. Pas bruyant. Distance.
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But
he was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out. When they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me. No. I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. He only had his stupid armor. Like what? That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. There's last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it. I told you I'm a horrible girl. I told you things.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye. She nods, silently. She doesn't... He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her. Who?
Nice.
What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately. Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course correction. Yes, start at the top. Choose at the bottom. It's how... See?
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8? There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking.
That is the emergency. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she said.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late.
It checks out.
She stands before you, holding her back very straight.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name. Not when...
Okay. Okay, it's not. You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
J'ai pas envie de... Non.
She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
There may be grounds here, at least for an...
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around. She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath. You are. This is not the end of this.
Mais j'ai pas envie de l'arrêter, moi. Quelle heure qu'il est? Ah oui, non. Examinez la fenêtre.
This window is pristine on the inside, and the golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. A two-hearted spider.
Two-hearted, la bête à deux dos, ha 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 ha.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th, and the man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week, 72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium.
Intéressant.
The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies. None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
A, B, B, B. A prime, okay.
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez? The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization. According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, Detective. 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Putain.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinaise perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Ouais.
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance? Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
Ok, ça marche.
It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Faut qu'on retourne examiner le corps aussi. Et c'est ce qu'on va faire parce que j'en ai marre de parler à Jolly Hardy Boys. Dans l'ours.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Hop, petite sauvegarde quand même si 97% c'est 100%.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. Your arms reach out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips.
Ah, j'ai même pas mis les gants.
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips, like a spider. Your hand. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened. An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Yeah.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem. Yes, that's what this part is called. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. The bullet has torn apart.
Berk. On met notre main dans son cerveau là, Berk.
This man will never sleep again. Never wake. Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid flows down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. This must be the bullet. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
Allez, ça passe. Yes. Arrière du bois.
A sharp metal bullet between your index and middle finger. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just...
Good.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
A bullet.
Nice.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. Erase it.
A non-caliber rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact. No, you deserve it. We can log it later. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
On a trouvé la balle. Dans la tête du type. La tête de Lévi. Lélie.
Opinion, fatal injury. And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment. It's obvious the Hardy boys tampered with it. I had my doubts. There were no signs of a struggle on his hands. No claw marks on his neck. But still.
His brow furrows while his eyes glaze over. The lieutenant looks regretful for not figuring this out before.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has...
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rise should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening. We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, Detective.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks, and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
Ouais. Bah on va faire ça plus tard. Parce que j'ai besoin de toi, Kim. Kim, s'il te plaît, reste. Ah, mais en vrai, je suis trop content. On a bien avancé là, ça fait plaisir. Putain, en vrai, d'en avoir parlé avec Cam aujourd'hui et tout, ça m'a hype pour le jeu. Parce que j'étais un peu en perte de vitesse. Je commençais à en avoir marre. Mais en fait, là, je m'amuse bien.
It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
Je me demande si en changeant de vêtements... Ouais, fuck.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it. Not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in sur-le-clay into the apricot A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely cut.
On va remettre les regular black jeans, hein. J'ai plus 1 en esprit de corps. Bon, vas-y, on reste dans cette tenue-là, elle est bien. Allez, les Hardy Boys. Salut, mon Hardy petit pote.
What is it? Why? Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of shit. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steam.
And fuck you too, moral fat.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory...
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
To the winch? Le treuil. Ouais. Ici j'essaie avec mes vêtements de logique. Attention les filles, je passe en mode logique.
It's you again.
Oh putain, l'animation qui est inskippable, c'est intankable. 42, en vrai, ça passe. Hein.
It's you again. What is it?
Allez, on fait un peu de save scumming. Même pas besoin, mais même pas besoin en fait.
The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Because she was here.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during...
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
No.
That's a lie.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Culp.
Oui, bon, ça on sait, hein.
Just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this.
He's been through it. That means, all right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
Oh, avec la porte bleue. Pouah, big brain.
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying she reeled herself up by her collar.
My kidding?
Let's go with that. Point is, it's just a rusty winch. It doesn't put her on the roof. Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room. We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years?
Been thinking of getting wilding in racks. That is on my ass, boss.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
No, but that doesn't...
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that.
What if they're connected by the winch, Eugene? That is your name, right? If they're connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. Or...
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot. Tell you one thing, I liked how that goddamn winch came up again. That was nifty. Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a 72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from?
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
Wouldn't hurt to have one of those in Martinez. What else have you got that puts her on the roof? Garbage. It wasn't a Sambo artist call. I've been doing this for 10.
It's never a Sambo fighter, and it's never a bullet.
Or ghost. It's never a ghost either. Don't worry, we've got better than that.
Firmly. Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof. And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that. And Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2.
Aha! Allez.
Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds. Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still
He must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
All right, Carl. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
Pete, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
On est quel jour de la semaine? Ah putain, on est lundi, je travaille demain. Fait chier. Chier, merde. Je pensais qu'on était dimanche. Oh, mon dimanche passe trop vite en fait. Mon week-end passe trop vite. Pardon, désolé.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks?
Je pense pas que ce soit Ruby.
That's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration. He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good. Silence. The old man in the corner nods a very small nod.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Added to your list of I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
Ah, je fais tomber mon crayon.
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Pour pas dire la vérité. On a rempli des pages, hein. Vrai travail de détective.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that. Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
Vendredi après. Putain, ça fait plaisir d'avoir débloqué la situation avec Titus en vrai.
I told you. You. No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. It seems you have that effect, especially on...
Right. That's the second one now who's trying to flee you.
You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure. She said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other. Open them up like cans.
Par réputation.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having to go on with our lives kind of day.
Silence. He nods.
You are insistent.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck. She knows this place like the back of her hand.
Yeah, Al. And we won't eat.
She's not really a Partie candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Ah, plus dans le groupe. Plus dans les Hardy Boys.
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her?
More precisely, on the coast. Past the waterlogged. She's not here. So, I'm thinking she's there.
Elle est peut-être sur la côte. Village des pêcheurs.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
Lizzie needed some air. No one goes to tell Everard anything. He knows what he has to know. Fast.
Lizzie la cherche.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
Elle est trop forte, Lizzie.
Sure, there are some shithouses there. A cinder block town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Elle a l'air boyish. Cheveux teint en rouge.
The what now?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
C'est quoi un pay limiter? Oula.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing...
This guy barely understands what...
There you have it. Pale something. It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring. like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Merci Titus.
Not just granite, tightly packed RCM sergeant material. No, he already is a sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are.
Bravo à nous! On avance! Bon, et il nous reste 1h45 avant le... Il nous reste 1h45 avant tout. Ah non, pas celle-là.
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That ruby of yours? Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia. It was nice and ruby-centric in the end. Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash? Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Neither did you.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere, but you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind the window. That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now, you know that. Free as a bird on that roof, lighting up a cigarette and thinking, don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous.
Bah oui, je pense pas qu'il y ait de raison d'emmerder Classier pour l'instant. Bon, je sais pas quoi level up pour l'instant, on verra après. C'est bien, on avance bien. L'enquête... L'enquête continue.
Hello again, officers.
Bon. Je me rappelle plus comment je suis censé aller de l'autre côté en revanche. Il va être 21h là. L'histoire va pouvoir s'enclencher. Ah là. Ah non, pas là. Là. Hop. Alors. vais lire des dossiers devant ta porte.
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet, or some ancient temple. The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. There is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But why are you talking to a gum wrapper? Yes, at the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island, bitter, citrus, sweet. Whatever petrochemical byproducts they used to create this artificial flavor have bonded tightly to the wrapper. Or is that until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes, made of toffee, cream, and distant.
C'est quoi du coup? What the heck? Inventaire. More ledger.
It's the and the cool piece of toilet paper. It takes about half an hour. It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull. That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then, another body. Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? One day you may still catch the man with the square gun. Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it. Yes, as you've said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or what? They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes, cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have... Not much has changed in the meanwhile. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better. The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose, you know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet. If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash.
L'option de sniffer était là, alors bon.
So you wanted to get in on the trash toilet stink collab. Find out what happens when those two get funky together? Okay, pal. Yeah. Turns out your nose doesn't like self-indulgent literal shit huffing. Quelle fucking surprise. No more. The ledger is going back down, away from your nose now. The face of King Freecell, comrade, as you know, but like the only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated. So please, If you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. It takes a moment, but why they decided to title this one section, it evokes a sense.
Il est là!
Section, you come across several reviews.
Le mec!
The main feature, though.
Oui, non, je m'en fous, c'est bon.
You flip back.
Salut, mec!
Gendarmerie, you found me.
Eh bah oui.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds.
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time to visit me. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting. Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez.
Wait. Suddenly you're digging things?
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring downstairs, a cat crosses the yard.
Besides, I've got...
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, all right?
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Different, of course. Something so mysterious about the way he talks. Very.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep...
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview.
Allez, c'est y part. En plus, on va pouvoir piquer des trucs. Ah! Toujours en train de cloper celui-là. Merde, j'ai pas tout lu du coup. Oh! Oh oui! Magnifique!
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This...
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
D'accord.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Of course. Let me just say it has been an emotional week.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Ouais, mais il y a pas eu de lynchage. Y a pas eu de
He
lynchage.
didn't see the hanging. He saw the little show staged by the Hardys. Let him talk. He may know more than even he knows.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go. That's when I understood.
That lines up with previous testimony, doesn't
Mm-hmm.
it? Well done, detective.
Only that there were about 8 or 10. I couldn't make out anything. It was so dark. And it was quiet. Quietest lynching I've ever... But I suspect you knew that already. I can't say I'm surprised. The fine reputation of the men and women serving in the RCM is well deserved. The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. The economy
Oui, oui, blablabla, l'économie, c'est bon.
which
Hein.
is why it requires international oversight.
Gna, gna, gna.
Ah, well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here. La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution. Your employer, technically speaking, the governing authority of Revachol. The RCM is but one part of the international administration. Whatever you wish, officer. Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters. How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night, civil wars lasting for years. Finally, the international community, au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are, meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too. Sorry, who? But I told you, officer, he's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please, he's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine art.
As though you weren't envious enough of the boy as is.
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for us. I'm just enjoying the view. Listen.
The baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
No, listen. The Insulindian Bay. My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you've seen him around.
A busy bee? What?
I'm all ears, officer. A moment. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave. Sure, go ahead.
Ah, c'est bon, je t'ai regardé? Bon, bah tant pis.
Was there anything else? Of course.
Eh ben, so long. Hein. Salut le Sunday Friend. Attendez, faites voir l'horrible tenue là. C'est ignoble. Kim, qu'est-ce que tu penses de ma tenue?
Yes.
Il n'en pense rien. Bon, on a encore du temps à tuer avant. J'ai 2 points d'XP. Bon, vas-y, cette fois j'en mets un en hand-eye coordination. J'aime bien Visual Calculus. Allez hop. Pourquoi j'ai 15 000 messages, ouais. Bon, enfin bref. Moi je suis juste là pour foutre la merde dans les relations interpersonnelles des gens en fait. Bon, on fait le truc du gun puis on s'arrête. Yes! Des tools. Ah, ou alors on fait le truc du gun, on va pack le corps, on va se laver les mains et on s'arrête. Ça peut être pas mal. Oh, les sous. Non mais... Eh. Donnez-moi ces petits sous. C'est vrai que j'ai pas encore parlé à eux. Bonjour.
Hey, Tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the... So what's happening? Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the,
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang.
Mhm.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago. Those days are over now. Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom's Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation. At last.
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my...
He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
Sire.
It's you. We've met before.
No, you sure don't.
Aha. Do you want to know? Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth. Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer. And that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head, right in front of them.
It is. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in. Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast. It top sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs. The time So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. The time hath come for Tequila Sunset. The end of all
Eh ben, on
things.
s'amuse bien.
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty and through the ice. We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in... When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though, to carry. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited... We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now, and insisted that we all call you that from then on. No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Oula.
How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad.
Ancien Harry, pas
After a
bon.
short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct.
If you only knew.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all...
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around.
Abigail! It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit. Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one. You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers, whose main interest... No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the... Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve. You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop, and for the damage you've inflicted on everyone around.
Bon, ça au moins ça reflète qui
You also kept
les choix que j'ai fait en après. C'est marrant.
Saying stupid, stupid, stupid. It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs. We are saving the world.
Please don't go.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with Enterprise, Create. So now it's a pirate's life for me. Whoop-de-doo.
A
So
pirate's
now
life
I'm a
for me.
fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum. It depends, really.
You might get scammed here.
No, the reality of the situation requires a rather modest contribution. Booze. Did you already forget our party? So, have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle first, then I will see you again once...
All kinds, sir.
You
Ouais.
too, Tequila.
So long, hein. Ça va la vieille?
The old woman still. The buzz of electric lights. There's a gap where the name of that song should be.
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older. My suggestion is, don't grow any older than you. Nay,
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
Here's a sharp one.
She's being evasive.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate you.
Would you now? I know how this world works.
22h, c'est l'heure.
And it doesn't work when people tell on each other. Ah, I should have known. This is yet another union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the habit of being afraid around here. There's not much to tell. People come and go.
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Ok, faut que je trouve les pigs. Voir 10 pigs. Attendez, c'était... Place de fille... Ah, c'est là. Boardwalk. Ça doit être ça. Ah bah le voilà. Oh, ça va être une histoire, ça encore.
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression.
Her eyes bulge with terror.
I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper. Carotid sleeper. Critically reducing blood from passing through the neck of the suspect.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set...
The situation looks bad. Calm yourself. This is dangerous. You're 70% certain you always leave your gun loaded.
Officer in need of assistance! Suspect alert! Get on the ground!
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot! Big red key!
Big red key? That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this.
It's the goddamn police, shitbag! Hug the pavement!
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine.
Confiscated contraband! Restricted access! 2 kilos missing! Eyewitness report...
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed! No, no. I thought Mr. Moran... Gareth!
Gareth?
Aggravated assault! Man down! Officers...
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has...
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
Sacré personnage.
It's not a code, just disjointed words.
Eh ben, c'est l'heure d'essayer.
She's frantic, confused,
No.
teetering under all that gear. There's an opening if you just move fast enough. If not, the lieutenant's got her in his sights.
Bah, allez, c'est marrant.
Suicide by cop. Split second decision. Eat lead, scumbag.
Oh my god. In your peripheral vision, the lieutenant releases the half-squeezed trigger.
God, I almost blew her head off.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons. Police guns. Always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me?
Grab the gun, right now. This...
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
This limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is grinding to a halt. Tired of war.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this. Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness. Could be. Her hands were trembling and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we gonna do with... She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. I've had disturbances similar to this, but I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without a gun, she isn't really a threat. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
C'est pas faux, bonne idée.
Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This...
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe... The woman stands slumped. She is one of those things, a police cap.
Allez vite. M'a rendu triste en vrai. Bon, moi j'ai mon arme. Pauvre dame. Allez. Encore 10 minutes et puis après, après je m'arrête. Le temps de finir la journée en vrai, puis j'arrête parce qu'il faut que j'aille faire pipi. Et que j'aille manger, tout simplement. Et bien, excellent détective work aujourd'hui. On a bien détectivé, ça fait plaisir. Je sais pas ce que je vais manger.
The
The copper NATO is back. What do you want? What's that, copper? You want us to help little old...
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Coulon.
C'est triste en vrai.
Bastards left her alone.
Hey, wasn't Everett's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Big. You're fucking with me. Your gun.
Sure did, boss. Heard him loud and clear. The pig's lost his gun to...
Well, at least I can see you got it back. If you have any questions. Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Anything else you wanted to know? Was? Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls.
Oh la pauvre, c'est giga triste.
Out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. She was better then.
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she's...
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig? Respectable professions don't shoot kids.
J'aurais dû dire autre chose.
They don't beat confessions out of prisoners.
Easy there, Al. Sit down. Dunno. She lives by the water.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Eh ben c'est bien les gars. Bravo. Hop, on pack le corps. Et on est bon pour la journée.
The bear's eyes are
alright. I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hand.
Voilà une bonne chose de faite. Non, je peux aller fumer une clope sur, le banc. Quand Kim n'est pas là.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Non. Vous me lavez les mains. Et ce sera une journée. Bon, au final, j'ai joué beaucoup plus que ce que je pensais, voulais, mais c'est pas plus mal. Garth, il a toujours pas fini avec son aigle de con.
This is not the cleanest bar. That soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you. The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons. The water doesn't feel particularly clean. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks like sad duckies. You pause to think before letting your head go under. Hold it right there. Keep your head above water, or you'll lose all those pheromones Morel sprayed on you. The lukewarm water is comforting, like amniotic fluid. Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get then. Houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Hop. Eh ben, on va call it a day.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours. It's not easy, but your bones are so tired from what feel like weeks of work on the case. You have to try. After what feel...
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
On and on it goes for untold hours. At the disco where you first...
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time.
Fait bader les moments où on dort.
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more. You can never forget this shit.
Beautiful. It's
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards.
Je m'en fous, c'est ça exister, c'est donner un sens là où il y en a pas.
An address book you are. The map of a city.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loot.
For the working class.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth. There he goes again.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the...
On va s'en sortir, on va y arriver.
Rise and shine, comrade. It's time, despite all the thinking you've been doing. Only 0.0001% of communism has been built. It's too great a task to undertake alone. You're going to have to get organized. Your level of personal upkeep is irrelevant. You must seek out your revolutionary brothers and sisters. Find out how much communism they've built. then together, but it won't be easy. Decades of persecution by coalition authorities have driven the remaining communists of Martinaise underground. Possibly, if you have been, it's only because you're a double agent. Listen to this. Do you really think you're the kind of person an underground communist cell would entrust with a mission that requires, regardless, what's past is past. Let your nose guide you, detective. Yes, fortunately, communists, we really have no idea what they're talking about. There's no linkage between ideology and our faction. First, you'll have to locate the remaining again. No, it won't. Judging from the bust of Krasmazov and other revolutionary paraphernalia you discovered, it seems that the Cape Side apartment. Here we go.
Je prends la tâche, mais c'est juste histoire d'eux. Hein. Allez. Hop, on fait une vraie sauvegarde. Et on... Merde. On s'arrête là. Hop. Paf. On quitte. Tac. Le full screen. Bon bah j'ai joué beaucoup plus que ce que je voulais. Il est 21h. J'ai joué 4h au lieu de 2. Mais c'est pas grave, on a bien avancé. C'était cool. J'ai pris plein de notes. C'est du vrai travail de détective tout ça. Hop. Bon je vais pas m'éterniser. Hein. À ceux qui étaient là, qui sont restés, merci d'être venus. YouTube, si tu es encore là après 4 heures, merci à toi. J'espère que tu t'amuses bien, j'espère que tu es fier de moi et de Harry, pardon. J'espère que tu es fier de Harry. Je vous fais des gros bisous, tout simplement. On se dit à mercredi sûrement, si les gars sont là pour pique. Puis voilà, sinon, week-end prochain, même programme, Night in the Woods et Disco Elysium. Et puis voilà, allez, ciao.